Plato left Athens after the execution of Socrates in 399 BCE, convinced that Greek political life punished wisdom instead of preserving it. He traveled east during the early 380s BCE, believing that Greece was not the birthplace of knowledge, but its most recent inheritor. In Egyptian temple centers such as Heliopolis and Sais, priests told Plato that Greeks were always children, a phrase preserved in Timaeus. Their criticism was precise. Greek societies relied on oral memory, while Egypt preserved written records across floods, dynastic collapse, and time itself. According to the priests, history did not progress endlessly forward. Civilizations rose, fell, forgot, and repeated the same failures whenever catastrophe erased their memory. They explained that Egyptian geometry, recorded in texts like the Rhind mathematical papyrus, existed to restore land boundaries after the Nile's floods. Mathematics was sacred not because it was abstract, but because it reimposed order on chaos. At the Temple of Neith in Sais, whose goddess the Greeks equated with Athena, Plato learned of an older political wisdom. Egyptian priests argued that states collapse not through invasion, but when internal balance dissolves and restraint gives way to excess. This belief reflected the Egyptian concept of Ma'at, the principle of cosmic harmony governing both the soul and the state. Plato later reshaped this idea into his theory that justice is internal order rather than obedience to law. The priests taught that education was not invention, but recollection of truths already known. Plato would formalize this as anamnesis, claiming the soul remembers knowledge forgotten through time and distraction. Through the lawgiver Solon, Plato inherited an Egyptian account of a powerful civilization destroyed around 9600 BCE, preserved in temple records rather than myth. He presents this story in Critias as a warning, not a legend. This civilization became Atlantis, deliberately portrayed as technologically advanced yet morally unbalanced. Plato aimed the story at Athens itself, still drunk on empire after the Peloponnesian War. When Plato founded the Academy around 387 BCE, its foundations reflected Egyptian lessons about memory, order, and restraint. His most dangerous claim was this: civilizations do not fall from ignorance, but from forgetting what they once understood.